So it's mid-September, leaves are starting to change Vermont. Not too much, but a little bit. Probably see a little bit of the color here. A little drab, hopefully they'll get a little more brilliant. But anyway, thinking about that Trump assassination attempt, the second one yesterday, and I got mixed feelings on it, on the whole general subject. First of all, I kind of feel like, why are we wasting time on this? This one wasn't nearly as serious as the first one, and the first one they basically just stopped talking about after, what, like a few days or something like that? Can you imagine if it had been Joe Biden that the assassination attempt had been against? This would be on the mainstream liberal news every day. MSNBC would still be talking about it nonstop every day. CBS News, nightly news would be doing, some kind of follow-up every night. But when it happened to Trump, basically they covered it for a few days reluctantly. And then, it started dying up, and what little was being covered towards the end was, maybe he wasn't even shot, it was probably glass off the teleprompter. So now this one, it's going to be more of the same. I guess some people are ridiculously blaming Trump. I guess it's not the extremist left-wing rhetoric, the name-calling, the existential threat, Trump's a fascist, a threat to democracy, blah, blah, blah. I guess none of that is to blame for these assassination attempts. Trump is to blame for the assassination attempts. I guess that is to be expected, that sort of logic, when you live in a war is peace, ignorance is strength, freedom is slavery world. That is to be expected. When you have Trump derangement syndrome, which is a real thing, this sort of logic is to be expected. I don't know. There's just so many things going through my head right now. So there we go. Just I was gonna say, right, if you have borderline personality disorder, which pretty much all left-wingers do, everyone has heard of pretty much everyone's heard of borderline personality disorder, but most people don't know what it is. You can consult the DSM-5. I used to work in the mental health field. You can consult the DSM-5. That doesn't really tell you what you need to know. If you know anybody who works for like a psych unit, or they work for like a mental health clinic that treats like seriously disabled people, don't talk to like a garden variety therapist. Talk to people who deal with like the worst of the worst, or the most ill of the ill. Ask them what it's like to be around someone with borderline personality disorder. Just kind of a quick summary of what it's like. These people, they see everything in terms of black and white. There's really no gray area. It's all heroes and villains. It's all chaos and dysfunction, and a lot of self-destructiveness. They blame everyone else for their problems, but deep down inside, on some level, they know that they're to blame. They're liars. But I could go on and on. Maybe I'll do another video on that, borderline personality disorder and how all left-wingers have it. But in the meantime, just more ridiculousness. Who's the party? Who's the anti-democracy party? Who's the threat to democracy? I mean, Russiagate didn't work. The criminal charges didn't work, at least not yet. I guess there's still a sentencing to come, and there's more pending charges. First assassination attempt didn't work, so now we got another one, and the liberal media just doesn't care because they are the fascists, the Nazis, the authoritarians, the tyrants, the threats to democracy. There you go. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.